What a game, what a performance, and what a result. A 2-2 draw with Brentford. I've been saying this for weeks. They are a boogie team for us. I mean, and yesterday it all came to fruition. It showed why I've always been saying it, that this Brentford they have always been a boogie team for us. We came so close to a huge 3 points, honestly, but we just can't see it out. Anyways, let's not waste any time here. Talking about how they've been a boogie team or whatnot. Let's just go straight into the reaction to this crazy London derby. First half struggles and Maresca's masterclass. I mean, let's be honest. The first half was not good enough. We looked sloppy, ponderous, and predictable. We went to go down to Kevin Shed's counter attack, and it felt like the same old stories. We had all the possession, passing back and front, but we were unable to create anything out of it. With a few of our young players, I mean, the likes of Jaro Hato starting, the likes of Facundo Buonanotte also starting. I mean, even Jamie Gittins, I'm still coming to that. They just look a little lost on their first Premier League starts. But at halftime, Maresca proved why he's a top manager. I mean, he made a triple substitute and bringing on Rhys James, Marco Kurela, and Tyreek George. It completely changed the game. The team went from a pedestrian crawl to a full unspirited team. They looked much more dangerous. I mean, immediately I saw those three substitutes lined up to come on. I knew something was going to change immediately on the game, and it actually did. And we looked more dangerous on the wings and in midfield. And honestly, that decision saved us the game because if it were the old Chelsea, I would say this was over for us before it even started. And so that brings me to the point. The goals and the key moments. This is where the drama really started for me. Cole Palmer, it was a risk, but Maresca brought him on in the 54th or 56th minute. And within minutes, he got his reward. A fantastic header down from Jao Pedro. I mean, the guy has been a revelation for us today. That signing is more or less going to be the signing of the season for me. I mean, the header, he headed down for Kopama. And you know, Kopama always does what Kopama does. A cool eyes, cold finish. And what a huge moment, a huge goal. And it completely changed the atmosphere at the GTEC Stadium. And also, Moisés Caicedo, oh my word, what a strike. He looked to have won it. I mean, an incredible move. A pullback from Alejandro Garnacho, and that brings me to the Garnacho conundrum. I mean, the guy, why people were saying so much about him. I've seen him a couple of times playing for Manchester United, and I know there's a talent in there. It's just for the coaches to harness that talent, and I know he can be too much on and off the pitch, but that cuts back for me from Alejandro Garnacho to Moise Caicedo. I mean, it was an incredible one, and Caicedo just absolutely rifled it into the top corner from outside the box. It's sensational goal, and that honestly, I thought that goal had already won the match for me because honestly speaking, that goal is worthy of winning any game for me. But we can't ignore the fact that the ending we considered is sloppy, chaotic goal from a long range throw from Calvin Shade. I mean, come on, we need to learn how to manage games. We just had few minutes to see off that game, and then we had our 3 points and back to the top of the Premier League table, pending when Liverpool plays on Sunday. But we couldn't just do it. Honestly, it's a cruel reality check, and it shows how we still have the lessons to learn about game management. And down to the player ratings for me, I'm not going to give a full team rating, honestly, but here are some standard performance that I'm going to be rating. Moise Caicedo, an absolute rocket of a goal for me, and his usual relentless work rates in the midfield. He was, I think, honestly, I would rate him as our best player on the pitch today. So I'll be giving him 8/10. And for Kopama, he came on immediately, made a difference, scored, created chances, and was the spark we desperately needed. Also, I'll be rating Kopama 8/10. And for Facundo Bonanote, it was a tough one. He struggled in the first half, but honestly, he looked bright at sometimes. It was a difficult debut for him, but I like I said in my previous video that even pronouncing his name alone, Facundo Buonanotte, it's something difficult. So that is why you really get to know the reason why Chelsea went all out to get this player on a season long loan deal, because the guy he's a workaholic. He can play as a deep playing midfielder. He can play as a 10. He can play as a 8. So I'm honestly going to rate him 5/10 because still after the game, Maresca was asked why Bonanote was pulled out in the first half, and he said he had this to say. He said that Bonanote was pulled out not because maybe he wasn't really playing well, but the fact that he wasn't 100% match fit because he hasn't had the preseason. He's only been trained on his own, himself and Ganacho. So he had to like try to manage their game time for them. So, and for the defense, we looked shaky. Too many individual errors, especially for both the Brentford goals. The long throwing equalizer was a complete breakdown in concentration. I mean, so for that, I'm going to rate the defense 4/10 because I mean, this was a kind of goal that we could have prevented if the defense were actually on their toes and knew what they needed to do and they had done it, we would have come out from the GTEC Community Stadium with all 3 points. So, and my final thoughts, 2 points drop. Ultimately, this feels like a loss for me. We were leading with minutes to go, like I said earlier. It's an away game, and then we would have just delayed, had the tactical know how to delay time, try to waste the time, and then go away with a 3 point ball. We threw it away at the dying embers of the game. So it's a bitter pill to swallow, especially since we had so many chances to put this game to bed after we equalized. We had to learn from this, especially with a tough match against Bayern Munich on Wednesday, 8 p.m. West African time, and then we also have Man United to face. Uh, it's honestly going to be a tough one, but we can't afford to let this kind of lapses continue pending us. So let me know in the comment section what's your thoughts about the game. Who was your man of the match? Uh, was it 2 points dropped or a point gained? And drop your comment below, and I'll see you in the next one, in one of the next videos I'll be dropping. Also, I think I'll be try to profile Gerald Hato and also profiling Alejandro Garnacho. I know most of you must have seen a whole lot of Garnacho playing for Manchester United, but then I'll be profiling him, and after then I would also be putting out the video about the match preview between us and Bayern Munich, the stats, head to head, previous matches and what to expect from that game. Until then, please guys, like, subscribe, and comment. I would need your comments. I want us to actually relate on the comment section. All right. Until then, see you guys. Hit that subscribe button, like and turn on the notification bell